Tackle junkies, what's going on, fellas? All these different trolling motor accessories, are they gimmicks or do they actually work? Now, years ago, I made a video, I believe it was called Trolling Motor Upgrades or Trolling Motor Accessories. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check it out. But in that video, we were talking about the Prop Nut Eliminator and the Troll Perfect, okay? A lot of comments on that video, a lot of guys saying that they're pretty much gimmicks, that they don't work. Now, that was not a sponsored video, okay? Those products were not given to me. I bought those products, and of course, I used them from then till I sold the tracker, okay? I used them for many years. I loved them. I think they truly do work. Now, got a new boat here, Crestliner XF189, which I'm sure you guys know about. If you haven't, I'll link a video down below. You guys can see the kind of the walkthrough of the new boat. But one of the first things I did when I got this boat was I ordered those accessories again. We do have a few other ones that we added as well, but the main two that I wanted was that Prop Nut Eliminator and the Troll Perfect. Okay? Now, some of these products do have that cool factor to them where you really only want them because they look cool, but each product that I'm about to show you does serve a purpose, okay? Now the first one we're going to talk about is the Coolfoot. Now it's one of those products that it does look cool. It has that cool factor, but again, it does serve a purpose. The Coolfoot is designed to keep the pedal cool during those hot summer days. So if you do fish barefoot, you won't burn your foot. Okay, other than that, it does provide some traction. If you're fishing in the wintertime, you got boots on, again, your foot won't slip off the pedal. It does have some traction with that pad. Okay, so the Coolfoot does serve a purpose. The main reason I got it though is it does look cool. Okay, I can't deny that. It looks cool. Again, I don't fish barefoot, and I wanted it because of the look of it. But again, if you're looking for a pad to keep the pedal cool during those hot summer days, or you're wanting some traction for your pedal if you do wear boots, definitely check out the Coolfoot. I will link it down below. From there, we'll move on to the Troll Jacket. Now, it's just basically a neoprene sleeve that you Velcro around your trolling motor cable, okay? Now, I only had one cable running down my, I guess, the main trolling motor cable. So I didn't really have a whole lot to clean up. The main reason I wanted it was because sometimes that sleeve, when it gets hot, will kind of stick to the paint. And also, I wanted my Humminbird flush mounted, so that cable sometimes will rest along the corner of that screen, and I didn't really want the sleeve on the cable actually sticking to my screen or maybe scratching it up. So I went with the Troll Jacket to protect my screen and keep that plastic on that sleeve from sticking to the boat. But again, it does serve a purpose. If you have a bunch of cables running down that main cable, it just looks much more clean and nice, all tidied up, if you have the Troll Jacket on that cable. So that is why I went with it. I believe it's around 30, 35 bucks or so. And guys, I will link all this stuff down below if you guys would like to check it out. Again, this is not a sponsored video. I'm not getting paid by TH Marine or anybody. You know, this is just products that I wanted on this boat. I bought them with my own money, and I want to share that with you guys. All right, next up, we have the Prop Nut Eliminator. Now, I'm not going to lie. This is one of those products that has that cool factor. You know, when I had my tracker, it was red. These are offered in red. It looked awesome. I picked it up. That was the main reason I did pick it up. But other than looking cool, it's also functional as well. Okay, it does serve a purpose. This time around, we went all black, all murdered out. It looks awesome. I love it. But again, it is functional. And out of all the products that I put on my trolling motor, I do believe these get the worst rap as far as being a gimmick. And I totally disagree with that. The first time I had the boat out, I did not have one on just to see the amount of vibration that I had. Of course, the second time out, I put it on, and of course the vibration did quiet down and calm down. And it's common sense, guys. The Prop Nut Eliminator here, it replaces the stock washer and nut. So the more surface area that you can cover on something spinning like this, it's going to calm down and quiet down that vibration. So to me, it was a no-brainer to pick it up again. I loved it the first time around, and of course, I wanted it on this boat as well. Again, highly recommend them. It's also nice that if you need to swap out your prop or you got some fishing line under there or whatever, it's easy to take off. You don't need any tools. You just grab the prop, turn it off, and of course, when you put it back on, you just do the opposite. Hold the prop and crank it the other way. So pretty cool that you don't need any tools. And like I said, it does quiet down that vibration. I do believe they say it does like keep the motor cooler and things like that. I really don't know about that, but what I can say, it did quiet down or calm down that vibration, and of course, it looks awesome. All right, next up we have the Troll Perfect, which I'm a big fan of this one as well. And basically what it is, it's two pieces of plastic that clamps to your trolling motor shaft. It's attached with a couple radiator clamps. The bottom one here, you can just tighten and loosen by hand. The top one here, you need a screwdriver or a socket to get that one on there. And this one up here stays tight. The bottom one, you can adjust out on the water to your liking. But what it does, it allows you to put pressure on the lower part of the shaft. And it's fantastic for like turning. Let's say you're at 80 or 90%, even 100% on your trolling motor, so you're cruising down pretty good, and you want to make a sharp turn and do a cove or wherever. You know, these motors got a lot of torque, a lot of power, so on a nice sharp turn, it's going to have some kick to it, and it may kick you right off the boat. So being able to put a little bit of pressure on the lower part of that shaft, it just slows down that turn. It's also really nice. Let's say you're fishing and you want to tie on a new lure and you want to shoot across the cove or shoot across the lake. You can tighten that up, that way the motor tracks true across the lake while you're tying on your lure. So again, I'm a big fan of the Troll Perfect. One more product that I wanted to mention is the Transducer Shield and Saver. I had one of these on my tracker, loved it. Of course, I wanted one on the Crestliner as well, but I do believe it'll be the only bracket that you'll have to buy. You're not going to knock this one off if you hit a stump or something like that. It's solid. I do believe it's aluminum. Could be steel. Again, I do believe it's aluminum though. But again, I had one on my tracker for many years, no issues at all. So of course I put one on the Crestliner as well. So if you're looking for a solid bracket, again, definitely check out the Transducer Shield and Saver. I do believe they make one for pretty much all of the different transducers out these days. So you shouldn't have a problem finding one. Definitely check them out. Again, a bit pricey, but well worth the investment. All right, the last thing I'm going to do up front here is the stabilizer kit from Minn-Kota. This motor here did not come with one. I do believe the 112s, I believe they come with one stock, but the 80-pound here did not, so I picked one of those up. And of course, this is going to cut down on the vibration. I don't really fish big water, but going down a rough road, you know, the motor's shaking a lot, so I'm sure having a stabilizer kit on there will, again, cut down on vibration. It'll keep the bolts from loosening up and things like that. So I will be putting this on here really soon. If you guys would like to see an install video on that, let me know. I can probably do that for you. And like I said, I'll link the other video down below so you can see how to put on the Prop Nut Eliminator and the Troll Perfect. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll link these products down below if you guys like to check them out. If you liked the video, smash the thumbs up. We will see you guys on the next one.